guys, I hope all of you are doing well. Today I'm going to talk about traveling to Turkey or Turkey. I'm going to talk about the tickets you should buy to save the most of your money, which things you should take along and which things you should not take along, like which you can find easily over here. Okay, so first is your ticket or your flight. I booked my ticket 1 month before my flight. It costed me way less because I actually checked the price 1 month later, and trust me, it was 1 lakh Pakistani rupees more than the previous flight. And then there is one more trick you should know. If you are going from Lahore or Islamabad, you should definitely check out the difference in the price ticket from Lahore or Islamabad and from Karachi. Because at my time, even after considering the flight from Lahore or Islamabad to Karachi, it costed less if I took a flight from Karachi. Also, I chose Emirates for my flight, and sometimes Emirates has offers for you where there is a long stay in Dubai, but the ticket price is considerably less than the rest. One more thing, Emirates has a student discount as well. So if you're a student who is going to Turkey or to any other country, you can avail that discount as well. You just need to show your acceptance letter to them. But that too, they'll ask for at the airport and not while the booking process. There was another thing that I did that was very helpful, and that was making the booking over phone and not online. That saved me from any transaction charges that I had to pay, like international transaction charges that the bank charges me for payment of the ticket. If you book over phone, you can just go and pay for the ticket at any allied bank in Pakistan. You can find the Pakistani helpline for Emirates on internet. I'll also be probably displaying it on the screen. So you can call this number, make your booking, and then they'll email you with the payment challan, and then you can go and pay it at any allied bank in Pakistan. Let's come to the baggage now and how much you are allowed to take. For every flight, there is always a specific amount of baggage that they allow you to take. But if you have made a student booking, then you will probably get 10 kgs more. Emirates gave me 10 kgs more. The other airlines also generally give you 10 kgs more if you are on a student booking. You are allowed to carry one piece of hand carry, like it's a very small suitcase, and the maximum dimensions are always told by the airline, or you can find them on their website. You can also take along a laptop bag that doesn't count in the weight. I also had a small purse or handbag thing with me, which they did not count in the weight. Also, there is always a question that arises that if you exceed that weight limit, then what do you do? Well, if the person who is sitting on the check-in counter, if he's in a good mood, he'll probably let that weight go. But if he's in a bad mood, then you are unlucky and he'll ask you to divide the weight, or you'll have to pay extra, or he just may ask you to get rid of the extra weight. Also, just letting you know, sometimes they don't even weigh your hand carry suitcase and you can just get away with it. For me, Emirates allowed us to have a total of 25 kgs per person, and since I was on a student ticket, I could take a total of 35 kgs. And my mother also went along, so she had her 25 kgs. Our weight went up till 63 to 64 kgs, and the person over there at the counter did not say anything. Now guys, we'll talk about things that you should take along and you should not take along with you. First of all, let's come to the things that you should take along for sure. First is your moisturizer. You definitely need a moisturizer here because the weather is very dry. You need your makeup products because makeup is expensive here. If you have a face wash, shampoo or conditioner that you specifically like, it's only present in your country alone, so you have to take that from your country, of course. The switches here, guys, they are actually European style switches, and there are a lot of chargers that do not fit in those switches, so you need to bring an extension. Bring tea along with you because the tea here is Turkish style tea, and if you try to add milk in it and try to make it a Pakistani style tea, it will be a disaster. Talking about food, I'll also suggest you to bring Kannauр noodles if you like them, because there are noodles present here, but they are nothing like the chatpata noodles that Kannauр has. You should also bring oil along with you because you'll find oils here, especially olive oil, but they are all cooking oils. Electronic products are very expensive here. I think you must have heard that before as well. So try to bring everything from Pakistan or from your country. Also, one more thing, if you're planning to buy a new phone before coming here, do not buy it from Pakistan, buy it from here, because there is a very big issue about phones. When you come here, like, you need to get your phones PTA approved in Pakistan. You also need to get them approved here. And unlike Pakistan, which has a fixed amount for every type of phone, here you have to pay one amount for all type of phones, and that is 20,000 Turkish lira this year, which is expected to rise even more by the next year. If you are too lazy to calculate, 20,000 Turkish liras is around 2 lakh Pakistani rupees. So it's better that you come here and get your phone from here if you're going to buy a new one. If you're not going to buy a new one, you can just bring your Android, smartphone, iPhone, whatever you have here, and you can buy a smaller phone here of around 7,000 to 8,000 Pakistani rupees, and you can put your SIM card in that phone. Talking about clothes, it really depends on the city you are going to. Mostly in Turkey, the weather is cold, so take all of your winter clothes along with you, like your coats, your gloves, your scarves, your caps. They're actually cost the same as in Pakistan here, but still you should be preferring to bring your winter clothes here. You can also find shoes here in the same price as Pakistan. Also, the bed sheets here, they are very expensive. Like they'll cost you up to 600 Turkish liras, so you may want to bring them along. To be honest, mostly everything you'll find here, but you'll feel like everything, like most of the things are a little bit more expensive than they are in Pakistan, and some will feel like a lot more expensive than they are in Pakistan. One example is dry fruits. I feel like they are very expensive here if you compare them to the price in Pakistan. But yeah, you should be prepared for everything being a little bit more expensive. Also, I forgot to tell you, if you plan to cook and you can't live without Pakistani food, you should bring Pakistani masalas and spices along with you. You might find them here somewhere, but it's very difficult, and they also cost you more than they'll cost you in Pakistan.